Hello YouTube. So I wanted to make a video. Haven't done it for a while just because I've done so many that I don't think you guys are that interested in the tire machine, but I'm going to do it anyway. And the reason I'm going to do it is because something broke. I'm going to show you, this would be the 6-year update of the Mayflower machine, and I'm going to show you the first problem that I encountered with this machine. Alright, so what broke on this machine? Well, it didn't really break, I guess. It's more of tightening or putting some Teflon tape. But if you listen closely, there is a hiss. And the hiss appears to be coming. You hear the change in pitch. From this fitting. Nothing major. It is a little dirty, but in 6 years, not bad. And we're going to go ahead and do an easy one for you. A Mercedes wheel. This is my daily driver that I refuse to let go of because it hasn't given me any problems in a very long time. These W210s are rock solid, even though they are ugly, but they're super comfortable. So we're going to change a 16-inch wheel and show you how easy it is on a smaller wheel. Like always, I am not a tire professional. I am an amateur just like you guys when it comes to wheels and tires. So I'm going to do it my way and show you the process, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit. Shut that off for a second so you can hear me. I like to take off these weights. These have the older weights that the old OGs used to put on. We don't use these anymore, but I am going to put them back on because I have a bunch of these, so I would actually like to reuse them. Let me adjust this a little bit so you could see what I'm doing here. Alright. So, we are going to go ahead and put your duck head. Super easy to unmount. You're going to need, I've already went over this with all my videos, but I have a long one, a short one. So, as I said, the 16-inch wheel is pretty easy. I haven't done this for a while. Easy wheel like this, so you want to pull that up. And again, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, but you did not lube it. Yes, I did not lube it because I'm throwing away these tires, and I like to make life harder on myself. So once that is done, it should pop right off sometimes. It doesn't pop off, it's easy. There we go, just because of the heat and everything. On there for many years, but all I'm doing now, I'm just trying to open the view, pick it up, and you want to let the machine do the work. There you go. I'll match this, and your tire is off. Throw that in the garbage, and I'll be back with the new tire. New tires. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I buy a lot of used tires from this place on eBay called United Tire. They have a really good warranty and really good tires as well. I don't know if you could tell on this, but really good tread. 9 out of 10. Actually, this was 10 out of 10. And got the whole set for under $250. Date code as well on them. Are not that old, and when I mean not that old, we will see. This is not a directional tire, but I do like facing the date code. As you could see, the date code on here, I don't know if that caught it, but it's a 2023. It's okay with me. So I'm going to pick this up. Usually I do this on the floor, but you want to go ahead and move the new tire. I'll do the inside as well. Over that lip, flip it over, same thing. And again, this is a lot easier just because 16-inch wheel, chunky tire, so nothing like the low profile, even though with this machine, the third arm is very easy to do. So I wouldn't say the other one's more complicated. It just takes a little more technique to put them on. Now, when you go ahead, a lot of people will push down and break their shoulder on this, and you know, I don't like to do that. So I just go ahead and put the duck head in here, lock it up, and let the machine do the work, so I don't have to push down and break my shoulder. So, you know, you can if you want to, but after you've done it a lot of times, you realize that it's why once you want to work out. So over here, you just want to get the edge and the front, and I'm going to try to attempt this actually with no tools. Once you get it in a little bit, push down, and there you go. As easy as that with no tools. Just because it's an easier tire to put on, go ahead and bolt that. Unclamp your wheels. A lot of the times you do forget to do that, including myself. Put some air in the tire, and of course you'll hear the popping sound, knowing that it has been heated. I put a towel so I don't get sprayed in the face by the excessive lube that I put on there. There you go. Actually, got sprayed in the eye. That was wonderful. This has a bead break, that's what you are a bead filler, that's what you heard before. I usually don't use that, it's not needed on this. So I usually go about 5 over of what's needed. And do the switch. Recheck. Check out the correct pressure. Hope it is low. There we go. And that is in with the mounting. Put your cap on, and we'll go to the balancing now. Alright, I already went over this once, but wheel's on there. Put the wheel on, use your correct cone, which is on there, and tighten it. Once you've done that, you have your numbers over here. That was from the previous wheel. What you want to do is set your diameter. The way you do this thingamajiggy. See over here, it's about 50. Then you set your rim width, rim to rim. They provide this to you in case you haven't seen in my other videos. So this stretches over and measures it. And the last thing would be your diameter. Try to get this focus, as you can see, 16-inch. And then we start rolling. Give it a little spin. Let's see what we got. And sometimes when you're not mounting this good, you'll see a lot of wobbling. And if your weights are way off, that's a telltale sign that it's not put on there correctly. So as you can see, we got, what do we have? We have 1 ounce and 0. So if you would have seen where the 0 is, if you would have seen a value over there, that would mean you'd have to put a weight on this side. The other one would be on the inside. And where you want to put your weight on is kind of like where this is pointing over here. So we're going to spin the wheel till we see on the left side all the lights light up. And when they all light up, approximate, you want to line this up as best as you can and pop this sucker in there. And I'm going to try to do this one-handed, but I don't think I can. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Get my tool here. And you don't have to use this, but this is kind of what came with the machine, so I just keep it around here. And you want to just hammer it on here. Look at that, one-handed. So, go ahead and spin it again so you don't stretch that motor. And let's see where we're at. 0, 0. That's what we need. And that's about it, guys. That's the Mayflower machine from eBay that I've had for 6 years, look like. Still in good condition, no rust. Helper arm, if you haven't seen my other video, I do have one out there. And everything's in good condition except for that little hissing that we will go ahead and repair it. Thank you for watching.